Okay, and hear me out here, this idea is a bit out of left field. Why not try talking about something other than immigration and how awful immigrants are? Sorry, I don't understand. Yeah, fair enough. Tricky concept. Okay, so to break it down, instead of talking about immigration, talk about something that isn't immigration. But I'm a politician. You are? So I talk about immigration. That's my job. Politicians talk about immigration. It's what they do. You know, immigrants are really bad. There's far too immigrants. I've got an amazing plan to bring down immigration. Oh, that's a good one. Can you come up with an amazing plan for me to bring down immigration? I'll get right on that. But look, there are issues other than immigration that affect people. Yeah, I don't follow. Okay, people, right? Normal people. They have a variety of issues and problems. Do they? Well, that's not really anything to do with me, is it? I'm a politician. Immigration and such. Not quite. You see, your job as a politician is to address people's issues, to try and make their lives better. What? Make their lives better? I'm not Batman. You could, I don't know, talk about public transport. Right. And how would that help me look tough on immigration? No, it wouldn't. Then why on earth would I be interested in talking about public transport? Unless, actually, you might be onto something here, you know. Yes? Yeah. What if, by law, trains and buses had to replace some of the seats with big spikes, and whenever immigrants got on the bus, they had to sit on one of the spikes? No. It'd be good, that. Would really make immigrants think twice about coming over here if they knew they had to sit on a spike whenever they went to the shops. No. You just talk about public transport in the context of improving the bus service or more trains. Don't actually mention immigrants or immigration. But if I did that, then how would people know that I thought immigration was bad and that I didn't like immigrants? Well, because every day for as long as I can remember, you've talked about how awful you think immigrants are? Yes, because I'm a politician. You know, there was a time when all of politics wasn't entirely preoccupied by immigration. Seems unlikely. No, really, it's true. Politicians got involved with things like the economy, the National Health Service, defence, the environment. How strange. However, did they find time to talk about how much they didn't like immigrants? No, they didn't. They did all sorts of things that affected change in the country. No, sorry, this all sounds a bit mad to me. This is politics here. We're politicians. We go out and we talk about immigration and how much we don't like it. The one who doesn't like immigrants the most wins. No, I mean, think about it. Imagine if you went out today and said you were going to create more bus services, and then over the following year, you created more bus services. Well, it's certainly a novel idea. And I could see how more bus services could really help people. But wouldn't they be really cross that I'd spent all that time doing something tangible to help their lives instead of endlessly talking about how horrible immigrants are? No, not necessarily. No, I have polling that shows that lots and lots of people would like politicians to do something tangible that improves their lives. Really? I promise. Right then. Well, let's do that. Let's do something tangible that improves people's lives. Brilliant. Okay. What do you want to do then? Try and get a new medical centre built? Improve facilities for old people? No. I'm going to go out into the streets and personally kick anyone who looks a bit immigrant-y right up the arse. Tangible change for a better Britain.